Okay. Question is, in a simultaneous throw of a pair of dice, find the probability of getting a total more than 7. Whenever we see total more than something, these kind of questions we can solve easily. When we throw a dice, total outcomes are 6. When we throw pair of dice, it means 2 dice. Total outcomes are 36. So we want some more than 7. It means let's start with 6. It means assume that on first dice the face value is 6. Because we want some more than 7, if the second dice anywhere from 2 to 6, it satisfies the condition. Total how many outcomes when we keep 6 as a first dice? That is 5. Or if first dice is 5, then second dice should be from 3 to 6. How many outcomes are there? It is 4. From 3 to 6, 4 outcomes. Next, if the first dice is 4, then second dice should be anywhere from 4 to 6. This is 3 outcomes. Next, if the first dice is 3, then second dice should be anywhere in between 5 to 6. This is 5 and 6, 2 outcomes. Next, if the first dice is 2, then second dice should be 6 to satisfy the condition. This is 1 outcome. Here if you can see, this is nothing but sum of n numbers. Here n is 5. To find out how many number of expected outcomes, then we need to sum manually, or because this is sum of n numbers, we can directly use formula. Sum of n numbers formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. Here 5 into n plus 1. 5 plus 1 is 6 by 2. 2 3s are 6. So 15. Total 15 outcomes are there. So what is the probability? Probability means expected outcomes by total outcomes. Expected outcomes here is 15 and total outcomes are 36. If we simplify this, 3 5s and 3 12s. 5 by 12 is the answer. In dice problems, whenever they ask some more than something, then you don't need to list down all. Just start with 6 and calculate how many outcomes are there. Take that as n and apply sum of n numbers formula. It will work. In this case, n is 5. Okay, next question is, in a simultaneous throw of a dice, what is the probability of getting a total of 10 or 11? Here we want exact sum. Either it should be 10 or 11. When exact sum is asked, it is better to list down all the possible outcomes. When we throw a dice, possible outcomes are 6, and here dice is thrown twice, so 36 outcomes are there. First we need to calculate outcomes of 10, then we need to calculate outcomes of 11. We need to sum these two outcomes. Let's calculate it for 10. I will start with first dice as 6. If the first dice is 6, second dice should be 4 to meet our condition. And or if the first dice is 5, then second dice should be 5 to meet our condition. And if the first dice is 4, then second dice should be 6. If the first dice is 3, we cannot have 10, so we can stop here. Total 3 outcomes are there for 10. And if you want sum 11, let's calculate. Again I will start with 6. Second dice should be 5, or if the first dice is 5, then second dice should be 6. These two are only possibilities to get 11. Total 5 outcomes are there. Total 5 expected outcomes are there. What is the answer? Expected outcomes, that is 5 by total outcomes, that is 36. 5 by 36 is the answer. Okay, next question. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of getting two numbers whose product is even? Here we need to know few things. When an even number is multiplied with even, then result is also even. When the even number is multiplied with odd number, then the result is also even. When odd number is multiplied with even number, result is also even. When the odd number is multiplied with odd, then result is odd. Here if we notice, except the last case, in remaining all cases result is even. When both numbers are odd, then only result will be odd. In remaining all cases, product will be even number. Let's solve the problem now. I will start with 6. If the first number is 6, second number, it doesn't matter. 1 to 6 satisfies our condition. So this is 6 outcomes. If the first dice is 5, because this is an odd number, second number cannot be odd, because if it is odd, then product will be odd. So we need to take only even numbers. From 1 to 6, how many even numbers are there? 2, 4 and 6. 3 even numbers are there. So we need to take 3 here. And next, if the first number is 4, then second number can be anywhere from 1 to 6. Because this is even number, all satisfies our condition. So this is 6. And next, if the first number is 3, then because this is odd number, only even numbers will satisfy, that is 2, 4, 6. This is 3 outcomes. If the first number is 2, then second number anywhere from 1 to 6, all satisfies the given condition. So total 6 outcomes. And when the first number is 1, because it's odd number, and second number can be either 2, 4 or 6. Total 3 outcomes. If we sum these, 3 6s are there, that is 18, and 3 3s are there, that is 9. Total 27 expected outcomes are there. What is the answer? Answer is expected number of outcomes, that is 27 by total number of outcomes, that is 36. 9 3s and 9 4s. 3 by 4 is the answer. Okay, next question. Two dice are thrown together. What is the probability that sum of the numbers on the two faces is divisible by either 4 or 6? Before solving this problem, we need to know some rule, that is even plus even is even, and even plus odd is odd, and odd plus even is odd, and odd plus odd is even. And we are pretty sure that odd numbers cannot be divided by either 4 or 6. So we can eliminate these two cases. When one of the number is even, then second number cannot be odd. When one of the number is odd, second number cannot be even. Let's solve this problem. I will start with 6, and when the first number is 6, because it is even, second number cannot be odd. So what are all leftover numbers? Those are even numbers, that is 2, 4, 6. And let's see among these what are all satisfying given condition. 6 plus 2, 8. It is divisible by 4. This is satisfying condition. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 is not divisible by either 4 or 6. This is not satisfying. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 is satisfying given condition, because 6 can divide 12. So total 2 outcomes are here. And next I am moving on to 5. If the first number is 5, because this is an odd number, second number cannot be even. Only odd numbers can satisfy, that is 1, 3, 5. Let us see how many of them are satisfying given condition. 5 plus 1 is 6. It is satisfying given condition. And 5 plus 3 is 8. This is also satisfying. 5 plus 5 10. 10 is not divisible by either 4 or 6, only 2 are satisfying. And next I will move on to 4. Because this is even number, second number cannot be odd, only even number we have to take. 2 4 6. Let's see how many of them are satisfying. 4 plus 2 6. 6 is divisible by 6, this is satisfying. And 4 plus 4 8, this is also satisfying. 4 plus 6 10, this is not satisfying. Two outcomes are here. If the first number is 3, because this is odd number, second number cannot be even, we can take only odd numbers 1 3 5. Let's see which of them are satisfying. 3 plus 1 4, it is satisfying. And 3 plus 3 is 6, it is satisfying. And 3 plus 5 is 8, it is also satisfying. Here 3 outcomes are there. And next, if the first number is 2, then because it's even number, second number cannot be odd, and we will take only even numbers 2 4 6. And 2 plus 2 4, it is satisfying. And 2 plus 4 6, this is also satisfying. And 2 plus 6 8, this is also satisfying. And next, if the first number is 1, then second number can be only odd numbers, that is 1 3 5. 1 plus 1, it is not satisfying. 1 plus 3, it is satisfying. 1 plus 5, that is 6, it is also satisfying. 2 outcomes are here. Total 4 2s, that is 8. And 3 plus 3 is 6. 14 expected outcomes are there, and total outcomes are 36. 2 7 and 2 18. 7 by 18 is the answer.